his earrings. And guess what? We're on the air. Well, good morning and welcome back to CityLine. With me, I have an individual who, first off, sets the bar for shoe cam, but she's also a newest member or a new member to the Grand Cinema. She is their marketing manager. I happened to meet her at an auction and I said, you must be on CityLine. So please join me in welcoming Tanya Tran. Welcome to CityLine, my dear.
Thank you for having me.
Good to have you. Okay, can you lift the foot up?
Yes.
Okay, hold still. Hold still. Let's see. Let's get you. How close can we get on these? That's pretty much it. These are amazing. Oh my gosh. From this point on, everybody is going to pale in comparison on these shoes. They are quite fabulous. Okay, so let's talk about this because when I got to meet you at an auction and it was in Seattle, and you're like, hey, I'm the marketing manager at the Grand Cinema. And I said, oh, don't make me track you down. You have to be on CityLine. Let's talk about your history. What led you to the Grand Cinema?
Well, before this role, I was actually an intern.
There
so that was my first touch with the Grand Cinema.
Okay, so you got to see all the internal workings and the machinations and all that good stuff behind the curtain before you said yes.
Which is important because as a nonprofit arts org, we do a lot of stuff and we wear a lot of hats.
You do.
So.
And you wear a lot of shoes.
We do wear a lot of shoes.
And the Grand is known for so many things in Tacoma, but above all, it's known for its amazing volunteer force.
Oh, yes.
Hence, you being one of the interns.
Oh, sure, yes, yeah.
That's incredible. So we have a lot to get through. So first off, let's talk about Pride. So July is Pride Month.
Yes.
And the Grand always steps up and does something wonderful. So tell us what we're up to.
Yeah, well, yes, that's why the glitter boots and the rainbow belted billfold.
Let's give a shout out to the earrings because the earrings have an opalescent kind of a rainbow look. Who made the earrings?
She's actually a Tacoma maker. She goes by Squirrel versus Coyote.
That's Alexis Divine, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And you just have folks talking about the night market. You can get them there.
And she's on Instagram as well. Okay, so now that you're decked out in Pride from head to toe, when we walk into the Grand, what will we expect?
For Pride,
ta-da!
Yes. So we have 4 films for our Pride film series. I'm very excited about all of them. Rafiki is not a comedy, but it's a joyful film. It's the first Kenyan film to premiere at Cannes Film Festival.
Wow.
Which, is known to be probably the most well-regarded festival in the world.
Indeed.
But it's also banned in its home country for promoting lesbianism. So it's important to see, queer people of color. Yes, we need those stories represented.
We do need those stories.
And also, again, it's a joyful story, too, so that's important. The Queen is a restoration of a 1968 documentary. I've got one for this, too. The Queen.
Oh, look at that.
Of the 1967 Miss All-America Camp Beauty Pageant. So it'll be fun. And then we've got for our Weird Elephant series, which then we call the Queer Elephant series. It's our late night cinephile infusion, but we've got The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and The Hunger.
Oh, which those 2 movies have the best soundtracks ever.
Yes, it's true.
Yes.
It's true. And they were both, the time that they came out, which was before I was conscious, but also it's a 25th anniversary, so that's exciting. But they were very significant for the representations of queer people on film.
They were. They were. And the bottom one, of course, has David Bowie, the late David Bowie. And of course, beautiful Catherine Deneuve and Susan Sarandon.
Yep.
And it's got a vampire interest to it. We won't say anything more. And of course, Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, your boots would fit right in on top of that trailer going across. You've got to see these 2. Those are good. Fabulous.
Yeah, so that's what we've got going for our Pride Film Series this year.
Excellent. Now, another thing coming up is what we call baby sensory friendly screenings. What is that?
Yes, so its volume is a little bit down. Volume is down, lights are up, talking and moving around is permitted, and open captions will also be shown when available, which is what we do already on Wednesdays for Open Caption Wednesdays. That's what it is. It's a different presentation of films, a different environment.
So obviously it's designed for babies and their parents to be in there
Yeah.
to be a safe thing for them, but
Yeah.
also a chance for them to be intrigued by something.
Yes, and also the sensory friendly part is aimed at autistic individuals.
Oh, I love
so
that.
it is hitting two different markets, but we are we're very much in the pilot phase of it. But yeah, so new parents and caregivers of infants too who just want to break from the home.
Yeah.
And then also autistic individuals who just have different sensory needs.
How caring and how tender is the Grand Cinema to start this? That is incredible. I haven't heard of any other cinema doing this. So, oh my God, my mommy heart is so happy. Thank you so much for this. And then, of course, Harry Potter movie marathon. What do we need to know besides it's going to be fabulous?
So yes, it's 24 hours of the Harry Potter films.
That's all?
That's not all. We're actually partnering with the Weekend of Wizardry, and they're a Tacoma-based org that does Harry Potter events, and they had their big wonderful Weekend of Wizardry in December. So we're partnering with them, and they're going to help us decorate the place and hook us up with some cosplayers and fun crafts, and we'll have Harry Potter themed concessions. So there'll be photo opportunities, and of course you'll be in company of tons of Harry Potter fans. It'll be a really fun time. We really want the experience, and that's a lot of what the Grand does as well. It's not just movies.
Yeah, it does. So do you have to participate in all 24 hours? Okay.
Yeah, we're also, for the folks who can't do that, we're going to play each film once.
Okay.
The Monday through Thursday of the next week in order at 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock. So check it out on the website. If you don't want to see it all, you can see each film.
Okay, and can you give us a little sample of some of the treats that are going to be Harry Potter-esque?
Oh, butterbeer, of course.
I'm like, you got to say butterbeer. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, I would love that. Now, small world, because I interviewed the Weekend of Wizardry, and that's where I found out about the Alexis Devine Joy, because she had some of those pieces there.
That's wonderful.
I know, isn't that great?
Yeah.
Tacoma is 0.5 degrees of separation, isn't it? Let's talk about, you have a film education opportunity for adults.
We do.
Yeah.
I also, though, can we go back to the sensory screenings for just
you
one
bet.
second? I did want to say that we are very much in the pilot phase, and so we are asking for feedback from people who are going, because we realize it is two different audiences. So that's one. We are really trying to get people to come and give us feedback, and we're also in conversation with different organizations. So
excellent.
Yeah. We want to we're excited to learn from the communities we're serving, and we want to make sure we're doing it right.
Because the Grand does partnerships, whether it's families or whether it's organizations, they're always listening, it seems like. Okay, film education.
Yes.
for adults.
So this is really exciting. It's our second year of doing this. Right now we've got Film Camp for Youth going on.
Yes.
But this is for adults.
Thank you.
And film is a huge thing in Tacoma.
It is,
actually.
it's huge.
It's a huge art form and creative, field here. So, so we're gonna have, the first one starts in 2 weeks, which is Screenwriting 101.
Okay.
And then we have production intensive narrative film. So that's everything from working in film crews to developing a story, shooting, post-production, editing. So if you're an adult and you're interested in film, check it out.
I would assume these are night classes, because most adults
not
work during the day.
necessarily. Yeah, I would check out the website for all the full details.
I love that. Okay, and then let's talk about this poster you brought.
Other poster, yes.
Yes. Well, hold this up. There we go.
Okay.
Oh,
yes.
fabulous.
Yeah. So this is our new pizza and a movie deal with Sammy's Pizza. And it's actually, it's a great deal. For $35, you get 2 personal-sized pizzas, which includes specialty or BYO.
I love that.
And then 2 beverages, which includes beer, wine, or soda. And then 2 Grand Cinema movie tickets.
Wait, if you have not tried Sammy's Pizza, it is beautiful pizza.
Yes.
I mean, they have everything from beautiful gourmet toppings to just your basic pepperoni, and they do it very, very well.
Yeah.
That's a smart move, absolutely.
Yeah.
Last but not least, let's talk about the Tacoma Film Festival in October.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's coming up in October. We'll have more to say about it soon, honestly. I don't want to say too much. But also a really exciting thing is that we partnered with Art Chantry this year to make our poster. Oh. And we've got a limited run of screen prints. So right now you can only get those if you donate $500. So, but it's, you know, it's 6 screens. It's really special. So check out our website or our Facebook, the Tacoma Film Festival. One's for that. There's an incredible video we made with a local filmmaker, Taylor Hawkins, that goes through that process of that poster. It's really special.
I love
6 layers, 6 screens.
6
you know?
screens?
That's 6 separate
Wow.
screens.
That is exceptional. And of course, we want to give a shout out to memberships, because there is not a better deal in Tacoma than the membership at the Grand. And wherever I travel, I always measure other movie theaters by the Grand's popcorn. Because their popcorn is really good.
It's not a lie, you know. It's actually the best popcorn.
It absolutely is.
We have people who come in just for it.
Well, that's me. I've come in and just got like a big thing for dinner and left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and snuck out. So it is really tasty. I want to say thank you.
Thank you
so much for all of the information and the knowledge that you brought with you today, and for the continuous fabulous programming that, number one, keeps us on our toes, number two, keeps us inspired about events that happen around the world in our small, little, but powerful Tacoma, and then also for just the continual advantages you give us, like pizza in a movie. I mean, the Grand is really our neighborhood cinema, and it's there for a reason. So I want to say welcome to you. You have a permanent place on the comfy couch, and you set the bar really high, because the next time you show up, you better have shoes just like this. Thank you so much, and give my best to Philip, will you?
I will. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. When we come back, after just a little bit of toddling out of here on these great shoes, we will have the Rainbow Center here to talk about Pride Month. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back.